Hey, Jayla, did you see me just run through the office? I meant to start the call. Okay. Hi, Sue. Sorry I'm late. Hi, everybody. All right, Andy's coming in. Hi, everybody. Can y'all hear me okay? Just wanted to make sure. Oh, good morning. Okay, thanks. Sorry I was late. I had an agent here saying hello and then the phones were ringing off the hook. So let's get this party started. Interesting numbers as we're seeing here. Oh, I didn't put that in. That showed 6.5. Okay. All right. So it's December 12th. We've got some down numbers, just a smidge. Total active listings had peaked up a smidge last Monday and they're down. Lower than they've been since we started tracking August 1st, I think. Actually, no, they were down 1904 in August. We've also got new listings in the last 7 days, just down a smidge. I think that makes sense. We've been talking about the holidays and how they're shape up with the new listings. New pendings, that's up a little bit, which is good to see. So I think, the new listings, if they're priced well, can still be going pretty quickly. We all know that it only takes one buyer, right, to get that house under contract if it's priced well, especially. Total closings down substantially, but certainly up higher from Thanksgiving. So from 214 down to 163. Average days on market heading up to 43. When we started, I don't know if you remember, but it was 26. We're getting close to doubling days on market. So that's definitely a talking point with your clients, especially if they have a sense of urgency and need to be gone, is to just price it well. This number's down a little bit on average price. I think it's because last week we saw a couple of million plus homes sell in Allegheny County. So this is down a smidge. Number of price reductions is down as well. Hopefully that just means either people are pricing them well or they're just willing to wait through the holidays. It'll be interesting to see. This popped up a little bit higher sales price to list price ratio. We still can be having better conversations about how we're pricing properties. The fourth Tuesday of the month, we will have a class called The Price is Right. So we're going to be talking about how do we make determinations on where to price listings. So this will be super helpful to help that number. Number of expireds is down quite a bit, down to 33. What has been our lowest here? Sorry, I'm zipping around. 38 was our lowest before that, and that was back in late August. And interest rates are down just a smidge. The market graphic that I get from a lender says 6.5 this morning. Does anybody have any questions? How are you seeing things going on out there? Anything with your listings as far as needing price reductions or movement in that regard? Everybody's quiet. Y'all got me on mute, or I just can't hear you.
I've been doing price reductions, and I've definitely noticed my listings have been sitting longer. So looking at that days on market average and make sure I'm adding that in as a talking point.
So when you're doing price reduction, something that we're going to be talking about in the class Price is Right is when we go to let's say residential, and I'll just show y'all how I do this. So if you've got solds in the last 180 days and it's a single family home, let's just use Churchill as an example. And let's say it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. There are 7 solds here. Okay. When I go to stats, tabular, Okay, so this is really tight. So this means that things are moving pretty quickly, and at pretty close to sale price. But like Jayla, for example, if this was like 97.2, then I would suggest if your buyer's, or I'm sorry, if your seller's house fell into this criteria and this was at 97, like right now, I would suggest a 0.5 to 1% price reduction, right? Because here's the average. If it was like 97 something, I would request, or I would suggest like a 2.75 or 3% price reduction. The reason why is you're just looking at average. This just helps us get a good idea of what else is selling and the sale price to list price ratio. So again, pull up we go to search residential, we go to sold, we decide, we pick what type of property. So I'm just assuming it's single family, and then we go to that area. All right, so let's pick Wilkinsburg this time. Okay, and let's say they're 3 bedrooms. There are 20 matches. So here are the results. Go to stats. Go to tabular. Like here's a great example. Right now, the average is almost 6.8% below the list price. The sale price is 6% below the list price. So if you are priced high and you're not getting any showings, you should be having somewhere between, a 4 and 6% price reduction. Like that's just the average. And you can like copy and paste this or screenshot it and send this analysis, this whole sheet right here, print it, maybe save it to PDF, send it to your client, and just kill them with data. Like that is just my motto, because we are not appraisers. We cannot do valuations. We can only do comparables. And when you share with them, hey, we haven't had a showing in 2 weeks, that's telling us that we're severely overpriced. Because if you aren't having, a few showings a week, you are definitely way overpriced. And you can just show like, look, on average, houses are between 6 and 7%. Over, what they should be. So let's be aggressive. If this number was like the other one in Churchill, it's like 99 point something, then you can be more conservative with the price reduction. But I don't think buyers are afraid in this market to make an offer, even lowball. We weren't seeing that back in the spring. You just didn't even come in with an offer if you weren't coming in at list or over. So buyers are way more picky right now. I don't know if y'all are feeling that, but I'm definitely feeling that. I just got a reply to inspection asking for like a $30,000 price reduction. And I nearly,
I
spit out my tea. I can't hear you, Andy. You're kind of muffled. Are you there? Or were you talking to somebody else? Okay. That's okay. Well, if you guys ever have any questions on how to look that up, that's just
Never mind.
Okay. While I have y'all here, I'll show you something that I've done before too. So I've got a spreadsheet that I use that has like all kinds of tabs on it. Let's see. I can't remember where I put it. It's somewhere in here, but I have a spreadsheet. I'm going to share that at our class, Price is Right, that allows you to go in, especially Allegheny County. It's harder with other like Westmoreland, because Allegheny County, you can look up on the county website what the square footage is for the lot and what the proposed or like the assumed square footage is for the building. And I tried to break it down. Like in other states, they list square footage like in the MLS, like it's a big deal. Price per square foot is how they come up with value. And so I try to do a little bit of that calculating on my own, especially since we can look at most of that in Allegheny County. But then I take the comps that I'm seeing in the MLS and I plug them in. I compare them by style. Like I'm not going to compare like a colonial to like a mid-century ranch. Like that's just like a different vibe. Also, a mid-century ranch or raised ranch is more valuable because we have aging communities in Allegheny County and they want fewer stairs. So those houses tend to sell a lot quicker. At least that's my experience. So anyway, I'll put it in the spreadsheet and then I'll put lot size and home size and then try to see how my comps match up based on style of home and square footage. And then I'll look at the solds and look at what the price per square foot. And if I'm up high, then I know, if my price per square foot is up there too, and it supports what the tabular info is telling me, I send that data. I send the spreadsheet and I send the tabular data from the MLS. And that helps us have like a conversation that just supports where you're coming from when you're asking your seller to reduce. Anyway, but we'll go over that in that class in a few weeks. Tomorrow's a big class. It's Get Busy. We're going to talk lead gen, starts at 12:30. Also, if you guys haven't registered to attend the grand reopening and holiday party 3 to 6 on Thursday, please do so. We'd love to see you all here. And have a great week. If y'all need me, you know where to find me. Bye, y'all.
Hi, Jen.